Welcome to the Push Ball Black Show. I'm your host, Christian. This is the Bearscast for week 9, or is Bearscast. We'll worry about the week later. It is the end of the first quarter in the Bears Green Bay game. Thomas Brown's offense coordinator debut for the Bears, and it's still, offense is still, it's better only because Caleb is not holding on to the ball too much. Like, it's quick release, and they're still not throwing to the tight end. I would like more run calls, but Caleb's getting rid of the ball quicker, which is good. But the Bears are still down 7-3. Green Bay, you can run on the Bears. Everybody knows you can run on the Bears. For as good as their pass defense is and as good as their pass rush can be, you can still run on them. And so that's what Green Bay did. And there was a free play at the end at the first drive, and Jordan Love saw it, touchdown. And the Bears still are doing penalties. The only reason the penalty didn't matter or didn't affect them is because Green Bay did a stupid penalty, unnecessary roughness, where basically you push an already out of bounds Caleb Williams further out of bounds. But I like the fact that Thomas Brown is calling a game where Caleb is getting the ball out of his hands. We'll see if that matters for the game. But as far as like scheme-wise and as far as what they're doing, it's still the same. The offensive line is still bad. They're still not throwing deep to the tight end, and their running game is still, I could use more of it. Anyway, second quarter just started. Later. Second half is over with the Bears leading the Packers 10-7. I love the way this game is being called. I love the fact that Caleb is still getting the ball out of his hands. I don't like the quarterback keeper. I do like the fact that Caleb is basically seeing what's open and either getting rid of the ball or taking off and running and sliding and making sure he's getting the first down or getting out of bounds when he's about to get hit. The fact that they're getting DJ Moore involved early is cool. Him leading receiving yards, that's what you brought him here to do. Like, him getting the ball in receiving yards and him getting the ball on some rushes is cool. You brought him here to do that. He's not missing. Cole Kmet is not missing. This is really simple. There's no waiting for a long pass play. There's not a lot of throws in this game. Caleb has 9 for 12, 86 yards for the first half, and Jordan Love has 8 of 12, 99 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. This is balanced. This is not one of those embarrassing halves where it's like 30 yards of total offense. This is a pretty even game by the Bears and the Packers, and I'm very pleased. And I hope that the Bears end up winning this game, because this is what was supposed to happen for the rest of for this season. And I did not think the Bears would be as close as they are. Matter of fact, I did not think the Bears would be leading, but I'm very pleased so far. So hopefully by the end of the game, I'm talking about a win and Thomas Brown's debut as an offense coordinator being a success. Because if the Bears can win this game, that means they're 5-5, and they might actually be competitive in this division again. Now that we kind of have an idea about what Caleb can do, and we're simplifying the offense a little bit. So, see y'all in the end of the third quarter. 19-14 Bears. They might mess around and win this game. I'm loving the fact that the offense is going for it on fourth down and actually converting those. I still don't like the quarterback keepers, but it's working. I just don't. I feel like because Caleb's a smart runner, it's working. But I feel like I don't want him to get hurt because we don't really have a backup quarterback that can. Well, I guess Tyson can run this offense if Caleb gets hurt, but I don't even want to think about that. They got Swift outside. Swift gets a touchdown. The initial drive that started the third quarter ended in a field goal. So I'm feeling the way this team is one, fighting, and two, the offense as it's being called. Nobody's trying to run their offense. Everybody, they trying to win this game. Nobody's trying to. There's no idea of this is what I want to do. This is what we're going to do. This is my mad scientist. Whatever this is. This is called. Well, let's win this game. Let's find out what Caleb's good at. Let's use our running game because our running game has always been the strength here. And let's use DJ Moore. Loving this. I genuinely fucking hate the Packers, Brent. So that was a letdown. Bears lose 20-19 off a blocked field goal. I hate this, dude. This sucks. I was all excited the first 3 quarters of this game, and because it was competitive. Thomas Brown play called a beautiful game. The matter of fact, as frustrating as the 2 sacks was, in the drive to set it up for the game-winning field goal, Caleb he threw the Bears out of it. He wrestled out of a sack, he got out of a sack, and he threw 2 passes to Roma Dunze, and it set everything up to a game-winning field goal. And the Packers blocked the fucking kick. The kick was low. Packers blocked the kick. It's Green Bay, man. Matt LaFleur is a hell of a coach and a hell of a play caller. Jordan Love, because they stopped Jordan Love the first time he was in the end zone in the fourth quarter, because they went 4 downs. And then he threw a 61-yard pass, and it ended up being a touchdown. It ended up leading to a touchdown. But it's Green Bay, man. They're a good football team. You know what I'm saying? They held them to 20. It was basically a back and forth game. This wasn't a bad game. I was all excited for them to win and then block the field goal. The defense, you can run on the Bears. I can bitch and complain about how the Green Bay was able to run. I can bitch and complain about how even though that Jordan Love had an interception, he had a touchdown, and the defense allowed a touchdown. Any team in the league can run on the Bears. Any of them. They don't have a good running defense. Their passing defense today, their pass rush was neutralized, but they got a takeaway. So this is not about. I'm not going to really complain about the defense not being able to stop a premier offense and a premier offensive mind in a Matt LaFleur. I'm just sad that this was called beautifully, and Matt Eberflus didn't really mess anything up. There's still a lot of undiscipline as far as penalties and such, but it's the Packers. I get the chippiness. It's this just fucking. I hate the Packers, man. This was supposed to be like a dope game after firing their offensive coordinator. I can't even think of the guy's name now. And Thomas Brown, he simplified everything. Do this, even though it's a loss, I want the Bears to take this tape and offensively and build from this. Let's just do the final stats real quick for the box score. Hold on. Team stat. I'm gonna do the team stats first because I just had it open. Okay. So Jordan Love and Caleb Williams. Jordan Love had 261 yards, 13 to 17, one touchdown, one interception. Caleb Williams, 23 of 31, 231 yards, no touchdowns. Jacobs, 18 carries, 76 yards, one touchdown. DeAndre Swift, 14 carries, 71 yards, one touchdown. Roma Dunse, six receptions, 65 yards. And let's go into the actual box score. Yeah, let's go into the actual box score. As I mentioned in the other three quarters, Caleb Williams used his legs. I don't like the average. I don't like the design runs, but 9 carries, 71 yards. DeAndre Swift only beat Caleb out by 1. I like the fact that Roschon Johnson had 10 carries for 33 yards. I still think, I honestly feel like they need to run in some way. The Bears need to have a 2-back system to where both of the DeAndre Swift and Roschon Johnson carry the ball like evenly. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, because this worked, 14 carries for Swift, Roschon Johnson had 10. This needs to be the part of the offense now, like, you know, because I feel like it's because that's basically what Detroit runs. Detroit kind of runs, yeah, they're more, the offense is more involved in that, but their running game is 2 running backs, and it's both. It's power and speed, and they balance each other out, and it's formidable. And I feel like the Bears should do that now. I feel like that actually works. Caleb throwing 31 attempts, and on average it was 7.5, and he got sacked 3 times. 2 of those times was that last on that last drive. Like, I don't like him running design runs, but I do like the fact that, okay, I see the ball, I see my read, and if it's nothing there, I'm gonna take off to get yards, and I'm gonna run out because I know he's gonna run out of bounds. I just feel like that sometimes, like if you do that often, or because this isn't Justin Fields, he's not as big as Justin Fields. He's not as, like, we didn't know Justin Fields could run like that. We knew Caleb has athleticism, but I feel like in the NFL, he's not going to be able to take off and run like that. And I feel like he's more Russell Wilson than anyone else. So his athleticism needs to be a part of this offense in the standpoint of he needs the freedom to be able to get to, if he doesn't see it and he feels comfortable running, cool. But even though it worked, the design runs seem to work today, I don't want that to be part of the offense. But this just makes me mad. I feel, let's see, and DJ Moore had 1 carry and 5 yards. Let's see here. Okay. Roma Dunse had 6 carries or 6 receptions, 65 yards. DJ Moore, 7 receptions, 62 yards. I need DJ Moore to be the vocal point of this offense. Yeah, Roma Dunse had, and he's going to get his just because him and Caleb have a good rapport. And it seems like if Rome's out there and he's available, that's kind of like Caleb's blankie. But I kind of need DJ Moore and Rome to be Caleb's blankie. And Cole Kmet got 3 receptions and 42 yards. Keenan Allen got, like, everybody got a chance to, like, Caleb passed the ball around today. And it wasn't just, and it seems like they knew what they wanted to do. Like, but, and there wasn't a lot of overthrows. There wasn't a lot of, like, Caleb doesn't throw out in the coverage, very, very seldom. But he does throw overthrows a lot. And there wasn't a lot of that today. Everything just seemed to work out fine. And defensively, they couldn't hold off Green Bay as much like they've had other teams. And it bit them because Green Bay blocked the field goal. And that's it. See if there's anything else. There's nothing else. There's nothing really to vent about. This sucks. This entire situation, this entire game was brilliantly called. There was penalties. The Bears are still undisciplined when it comes to that. But like I said earlier, it's Green Bay. I get it. But yeah, I'm not going to belabor the point. Bears lose on to Minnesota. Hopefully this is a moral victory because I feel like this is a moral victory and I feel like they have an opportunity to beat Minnesota. I don't know about Detroit on Thanksgiving. I think Detroit is just out here just destroying people and it's not going to be fair. And I really, the Bears are not going to make the playoffs. I don't think they are. Unless a miracle happens. And I feel like if I can't root for the Bears, when the playoffs get here, Detroit's going to be my spirit team because they're out here having fun. They're out here beating people up. I don't hate Detroit like I hate the Packers. I'm going to be rooting for the Bears during Thanksgiving and when they play again later on in the year. But, yeah, like I think they can beat Minnesota. I think the Bears can beat Minnesota. I don't know if it's going to be easy, but I think they can. Although Sam Darnold appears to have found himself in Minnesota, I don't know. But yeah, it's on to Minnesota, man. After a very, very annoying and disappointing loss, because this game was actually called very well today, and I'm very happy that Shane Waldron got fired. I wasn't really excited about Thomas Brown just because when you hear about him, he was kind of the passing coordinator and offense coordinator of the two-win Charlotte team, two-win Panther team that allowed the Bears to get the first pick of this past year's draft in the first place. So I wasn't really keen on that. But Thomas Brown did good. This game was simple. This game was not crazy. And he's not out here trying to be, like I said earlier, he's not out here trying to be a mad scientist. He's out here trying to win a game. So, anyway, see y'all next week. Push Wild Blackout.